Just realized I didn't put my necklaces back on. Ugh. Anyway, the message that is coming through today came through a song first, and then I started to channel it. And it is the song The Diary of Jane by Breaking Benjamin. Now, the meaning of the song is the man trying to reciprocate with the woman, trying to be a part of her life, and she's just not having it. That's not how the song is representing the message. It's very different, and it's because of the words that are being used in the song. So I definitely get, it starts off with saying, if I had to, I would put myself right beside you. So let me ask, would you like that? And I don't mind if you say this love is the last time, so now I'll ask, do you like that? The Eight of Bats. What else do we have here? Let's see. Try to find out what makes you tick, because I lie down sore and sick. Do you like that? There's a fine line between love and hate, and I don't mind. Just let me say that I like that. For years of your life, you have been getting the wrong kind of attention. And then we have the wheel here. A repetitive cycle. The fact that you have been, for many years of your life, put in a situation that you have to teach somebody how to love you is extremely frustrating. That's how this reading is coming off. It's sad and it's frustrating because you have always had it where, okay, well, me and this person don't really have that great of a bond. Let me work on it. And you're putting in and putting in and putting in. And like it says, there's no reciprocation. There's none whatsoever. And if there is any, it honestly doesn't feel genuine. And this is a cycle that has been going on with people in general in your life. It is, and it's not your fault. It's not anything that you did, but you're coming into this realization of, I'm done giving step-by-step guides to people to either get them to like me or love me, because obviously they like it because it doesn't faze them. But you're starting to realize that, why am I doing this? How is this to where, if this person genuinely cares for me and genuinely loves me, why do I have to teach you how to love me? And the answer to that is because they don't even know who you truly are. So they're not loving who you are. It's interesting because it's as if they loved you when you were the quiet one. They loved you when you were the timid one. They loved you when you were the one that was in pain or in suffering or didn't have your mind right and you were going through a lot. That's when they were like, oh, we're here for you. Oh, we care for you. But what's weird is, once you started coming into your own and who you are now, because yes, you have changed. Things have happened in your life to push you to that limit to change for the better. It's not for the worse. It's for the better because you are happier with yourself. It goes on to say, try to find out what makes you tick, because I lie down sore and sick. Do you like that? There's a fine line between love and hate, and I don't mind. Just let me say that I like that. Now, this right now is talking about, like I said, you were somebody who, if you were not stepping into your own and with your head up high, it was easier for them to love you because you were broken. That's how they're saying it. In their eyes, you were broken. Your life wasn't right. So they had to be there for you. Mind you, listen to what I just said. They had to be there for you. Nobody who loves someone should feel the need to have to be there for someone. They should want to be there. And then it says, something's getting in the way, something's just about to break. Now, this is you. What's getting in the way is the realization of how twisted this is, of how much you've been putting in and coaching and coming to the realization of, wait a minute, why am I coaching? Like, this should just come naturally if this is honest, true, and genuine. And then it says, I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. As I burn another page, as I look the other way, I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should be. That is portraying the fact that diary of Jane, for this message, particularly, the diary of Jane is you and who you were. You're burning another page. You're trying to find out who you are. You're trying to figure out who you are, who you want to be around, and how you want your life. So as you're going through these phases, these changes of within yourself and who you are, you're still at that point where, like it says, as I look the other way, there are some people that are still involved in your life that you're still trying. You're still putting it out there. You're still putting an effort, and it's not coming back to you with what you're putting out. The Queen of Pentacles here. This is the energy that you are starting to place yourself in. You're starting to get to a point of, I'm not going to beg for you to love me. I'm not going to beg for you to be a part of my life. I'm not going to beg for you to be here. I'm not going to constantly push for conversation, because what is the point? Why? Why would you do that? It's not genuine, is what it's coming down to. It's not genuine. And then it says, desperate, I will crawl, waiting for so long, no love, there's no love, die for anyone, what have I become? That is yourself speaking to yourself, saying, what have I become? I've literally been sitting on the back burner and then making myself known whenever it was allowed. The Queen of Wands. Starting to put boundaries out there so that you know, okay, I've done this, I've put out this, I've tried to do this, and nothing is reciprocating. Nothing is reciprocating. So I'm going to take my own path now. I'm going to handle it the way that I need to handle it, whether you like it or not. Because if you genuinely care for that person, genuinely want to be a part of their life, genuinely want to watch them grow in life, there shouldn't be a guidebook on how to do that with that person. So you're questioning yourself, what have I become? Because you're teeter-tottering back and forth, seeing the strength, feeling the strength that you are building with handling these things. However, you still find yourself questioning yourself, wondering, am I making the right choice? Am I making the right decision by putting this boundary up, by distancing myself a little bit? Well, Spirit is saying yes, absolutely. Because the more you keep putting yourself in that, the more hurt you become. And the Diary of Jane, we don't want to go back to Jane. We're not Jane anymore. You'll always have Jane. That's part of who you are. That's part of who got you where you are today. But there are cycles that are being broken and that need to be broken in order for you to be happy and healthy in your life. And that's affecting some people around you. They don't like it. Part 2.